I also think I start. Call to order the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the month of February. Almost springtime here, right?
March.
Almost March. Can you believe daylight savings is what, 2 weeks away?
I can't wait.
I know, it's like, and you can see it when you're driving now.
Yes. Yes, it was. Can you understand?
Right? And we have meeting's minutes. Good, I can talk tonight.
We have the meeting minutes from, January 10th, 2024. We started at 7 o'clock. We did it in person and through Microsoft Teams. Those in attendance were Shannon Elliott, John Lamoff, Paul Lamar, Jim Stover, I believe was remote. And, Sam, is it Petralia? Petralia. We also had, Elena, and yes, who was with the she was the select board liaison. We reviewed, let me see, we welcomed Elena, we reviewed the minutes from the previous meeting. We looked at the 2023 grant cycle. We had a final review of the 2024 grant applications, and we also looked at the cash on hand. Are there any additions, any revisions to that?
No, sounds so. All in favor of accepting the minutes, say aye. Aye. Opposed, minutes accepted. Jim can't make it tonight, so, we don't have a revolving balance at this time, so,
He said that he had submitted it.
he did.
Final report.
The final report, finally. There was an issue was because Jim, I don't know, Jim or how it worked out. When they submitted the annual report, they took the balance as of October, which didn't calculate anything that was we put in for its reimbursement.
Should have been effective like
It should,
12/31.
no, it should have been October. However, you should have been able to look at any outstanding grants that hadn't been paid and put it in the pending box.
Okay, got it.
And that wasn't done. So after going back and forth with Summer at the Mass Council and everything, I said, well, I know we had 2 that were paid. We approved at that last meeting that needed to be done. So we figured it out. So she put it in for us. He went in and submitted it today and it's done and over with.
Okay.
So that's all done.
That's FY23.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's all said and done. I know I sent everybody the emails for FY24 and congratulated them and stuff. And I've heard back saying thank you from my group of people.
Yeah.
And I know Shannon has, and I know you have, yeah.
And
So I-
Cheryl Muscone, who's gotten money from us several times, she immediately bounced back and said, thank you very much.
Is
Did she send her paperwork?
Amelia Earhart, is that her?
Oh, yeah, I missed that. So.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
I printed it out. She sent
Okay,
it back
thank
with her
you.
W-9,
Thank
so,
you.
yeah, she was.
Yeah, she's on top of
Yeah,
it.
I was like, wow, I like this one.
Yeah.
It's good when we have ones like that, so you're not,
Have all the grant recipients been notified?
yes.
Okay,
they all have.
Good.
They all have.
Yeah.
And one way or another, I think I heard that from all but one saying thank you, so.
Yeah,
But I didn't get a bounce email back from that one, the one I haven't heard from, so I'm assuming
Got it, okay.
they got it.
I do have to say, the science with Amanda, which was, number 6. I, edited the letter slightly, that said that the program was going to be invented.
Yeah, that's fine. I did the same for the birthday. for our friend.
Yes.
So, yes, so they're aware of it, yeah, which was fine. That's fine. We have to do that because we put that as a stipulation.
Yeah.
So, we have several that need to be signed. I know Shannon's got some. I've got one, so. Here. It's nice when they show that they're very appreciative.
Yes,
and fun,
nice.
you know. and that they don't expect,
Oh, yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So,
Let's face it, the dollars are very finite, and there's a lot of asking.
yeah,
And yes, I would like to fund everything. However,
Yeah.
Just don't have fun.
it just ain't there.
Oh, you have two of them.
I do.
yes, too.
People are on the ball.
Some of them like to, still under the old way of liking to wait till they actually do the event and ask the money.
I was to Joanne, though. Is it better if we get them all paid before like June?
Probably.
I mean, just so that we can start. But then I guess, I mean, that, now that we do the seed money, before it was, they had to have their event before, and then to show
And
us
now
that,
it's like,
now they don't.
they just have to show that they've advertised and
Right.
And have
had that land event.
Yeah.
So actually, from our standpoint, that kind of clears the books if we do a big payout,
Right.
May, June.
Yep.
And then, some of them by May, June have already done their programs, and the rest, I'm sure the bulk is gonna be in the summertime, and then probably Christmas,
Christmas.
holidays.
Yep, and then when we get together in the fall, we can just kind of like, inspect to make sure that
Mm.
things have happened, so if we haven't received, their final documents.
Speaking of which, I heard back from Kathy from the Historical Society. She apologized. They were meeting and she had CC'd their treasurer on it to reimburse us back the funds.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we should be getting those funds back
Yeah.
as well. Okay.
I feel a little bad about that, but
Yeah.
if you don't run the program. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know they don't have much money, but that could be why some people like to wait until they actually have the event before they submit. That way they're worried about return.
Yeah.
I wonder if the money was received and spent,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and now it's like, oh geez, now I gotta cough up whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case with historical. I think-
No, I don't.
No.
No.
No, they have.
Anybody have any other new business?
I don't think so.
I did look into, well, this pertaining to business, I did look into trophies if we decide to do the Scarecrow event. There is a trophy place in Ashland, Cumberland Trophy, that they do trophies. So it's just a matter of how much we want to spend and what size or anything like that. So, we just have to figure out what we want to do as far as big or small. And are we going to do a first, second, or third place?
Do you have any idea what the range, what the cost range could
It
be?
could be anywhere from $100 on up, depending on what you want to spend. Yeah, so, but
So we could make it kind of like the Stanley Cup, where it's a big trophy that's impressive that you get for a year and then you pass it on.
Yeah.
And then addition to the Stanley Cup, we'll call it something else.
the Scarecrow Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Mendon Scarecrow Cup.
Give them some sort of smaller prize, like $100 something.
Something,
that,
yeah.
I don't know, maybe a gift to a local business.
And I think, I can see though where, once I get the cup, the loving cup, the Stanley Cup,
Yeah,
I don't want to give it up.
right.
Maybe if we say, okay, Paul, you got it last year, you're gonna be part of the presentation to pass it on.
Oh, yeah, most,
Yep.
yeah.
People
That
involved.
gets-
Yes.
That would be, yeah, we could do it like that. And
And then I can kind of see some of the local businesses, like just because they're pretty much all Main Street Mendon. I could see Imperial being like, oh,
Oh,
we have
yes.
this.
Yeah,
And then it would sort of be a town spirit. Thing.
Yeah.
And then, maybe the Muffin House, oh, we have it this year,
Yeah.
and,
Rivalry.
yeah.
that would be fun.
Yeah, but yeah, a ceremony where one passes it to the next.
Yeah.
That's where you get them something else. too.
Yeah.
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 Now, do we want to do just like the big one or do a second and third place or
Honorable mention.
not honorable mention.
Couple of honor-
Yeah.
That way it's like, not, you're second and then I'm third.
Well, like in
Honor-
honorable mentions, we also could do, and I've got a friend who has the program, certificates and get just a nice little frame with a
Yeah.
certificate and do an honorable mention. That way it won't
Yeah.
cost us as
Right,
much money to do
Yeah.
it that way and stuff.
Maybe do like first, second, third, couple of honorable mentions.
Yeah,
Hopefully we have
and
enough.
then you,
people participating.
when they
Yeah.
have,
And maybe get them all, certificates, like get the first place, a certificate, the cup, a certificate, a prize, and then second and third, get the certificate,
mhm,
and then honorable, and maybe second and third get smaller prizes, and
Yeah.
then honorable
Yeah.
mention, just get the
just
certificate.
so we could do it that way. And then what's the block that they have the block?
Mhm.
We could see about setting up
party.
block party, something like that, like, maybe we can go to the police station or the fire station and say, hey, listen, guys, this is what we want to do. Would you be willing, like at the block party, to show you a scarecrow? Put a scarecrow together and we could do a scarecrow or something like that, just to kind of show at the block party to get people interested in doing it.
Yeah, but just gain some interest.
Gain some interest in it, you know, and then, as time gets closer to the fall, we could hopefully maybe on the town's website say, you know, scarecrow
Contest.
contest coming, you know.
Yeah.
Watch for more
Now, are
details.
they're just gonna make their own,
They're-
we're not gonna have any type of like specific, it has to be this big or.
No, you wanna make it out of tin, go ahead and make
Okay.
it out of tin. If you wanna have whatever, yeah, whatever you wanna, it's your choice. It just has to be family friendly,
Okay.
Yeah,
family friendly,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
But whatever they wanna make it out of, you know, you wanna use a old car and have it come out of that, you know, as long as it's family friendly, that's all that counts. You know, well,
that's a good way to put it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Good things could get a little out of hand.
Yeah, we want it to be family friendly, because I mean, we're gonna ask, go to Clef School and say, hey, guys, we're having a scarecrow contest, would Clef School like to get together in the grades and let them make their own scarecrows that they could display in the school parking lot, or maybe down behind the town hall or something like that, and just get everybody involved.
Yeah, I like that. Great. Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'll get more details on.
And whatever, we can split up the, the chores too.
Okay.
Whatever
All right.
we need to do, make it happen.
Did we narrow out what date we'd like to run this through? We figure that
Let
out.
me see if I can find when the rock will, if it's even scheduled yet. Maybe and I.
It's a jack of all trades, honest, jeez.
It's men, is the brothers of.
Yeah, they usually do it, right? So if we run this, we want to run it for what, like a month?
I think that's plenty of time. Yeah, we don't want to,
Yeah.
So like the month of October, we would have it? Do you want to do it the month of October or?
Maybe say scarecrows have to be up by and taken down by.
Up by September 30th and down by October 30th? Just before Halloween? Or do you want to go November 1st and have it?
I'd say November first, leave it up for
Yeah,
All right, so up
October 1 to November 1.
to November 1, yeah,
Yeah.
and that way there it's the whole
Yeah.
witching month, October.
I'm sorry, what did you call it? I'm sorry. Just for the scarecrow and,
Oh, the scarecrow, annual scarecrow,
yeah, I mean,
Event.
Make your scarecrow or
I don't know, we'll have to come up,
townwide
townwide scarecrow event,
okay,
contest.
okay.
But it's for businesses though. It's not-
Yeah,
anybody, well, it's for businesses in school, like the fire department, we're gonna, we'll go to the town hall, see if anybody in the town hall wants to do it. And then we'll have to get some judges, we'll ask, some town officials
Some
to
officials,
judge,
yeah.
to judge. and
Maybe
stuff.
Elena.
Yeah, Elena,
Maybe.
because it'd be kind of neat to drive through the town, and see
Yeah.
scarecrows.
Oh, townwide scarecrow. The annual, the first annual,
First annual.
first annual.
Once we find out who's doing it, we can kind of put a map up on the town's
Yeah.
website
Yeah.
to say, here's where the scarecrows are gonna be.
Yeah.
And then people will know, so they can go and look to judge.
Judge, yeah.
Maybe we'll have to put a ballot box somewhere. I'll think about that and how they're gonna, where they're gonna put their votes.
Well, I was just at town hall dropping off ballots. I mean, I wonder if we could press that into service. I mean, it goes to the town clerk.
I was just thinking that, but the town has,
I mean, it's so centrally located.
It goes
It's
there and then we
well-lit.
just drop by and pick them up and, you know,
I mean,
we'll have to ask and
we'll have to ask.
see if it's okay, but yeah. Right. Any other business?
Looks like it was started, it looks like last year, the Rock the Block was in August.
Okay, so that'd be a
So
good
that would be
time,
good,
because it'd be
right?
close to the
September.
fall, September,
Yeah.
and it'd start people in different areas to start thinking about what they want to do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so I can find out if we can set up a table.
okay, yeah,
Okay, yeah,
find out, yeah.
okay.
That wasn't, Labor Day weekend, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Was it before?
I think it was the week before Labor Day, wasn't it last
We
week?
were at the church, we were at the Unitarian.
Yeah, it was, I think it was Saturday, September 9th. Oh, okay, so it was Saturday, September 9th, excuse me, so it was Saturday. So that's because I'm just looking at a cornhole tournament thing they had, so it was 2:30, but it was the day of Rock the Block. So they started advertising it in August,
Right,
but they had
right.
it in September.
It could very well.
That'd be
September,
perfect,
yeah,
yeah,
September 9th. would be
yeah,
perfect.
and then,
If it's around that time again, I don't see anything from this year yet, but it doesn't surprise.
it doesn't surprise me, and then
Yeah.
we can get flyers together to give out to the local businesses to say, you know,
Yeah.
this is what we're doing, if you're
Yeah.
interested, please reach out.
Yeah.
And just give the details and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
It'd be fun. Yeah. Anything else?
I think we're good.
I think we're good too. I'm.
Make a motion.
To do adjourn?
next meeting.
Oh, next meeting. When shall we meet for next? Thank you, Sandy, for reminding me.
Well, you do have a little experience.
April.
Is March.
March.
Oh my God,
That's okay.
let's move to meeting.
Does anybody have an issue with Tuesday? Is Tuesday, just because I do an exercise class on Wednesdays and I come here like.
You kind of maxed out.
Yeah, it's just like, and it's gonna continue. They're gonna do another session, so, I mean, it's not a big deal if you
No.
can't, but if you could do 19th of
I'm trying to
March.
think, because I'm trying to think book club.
Oh, okay.
No, book club won't be,
Thursdays.
what day is that?
It's usually Thursday.
Okay, Tuesday's good.
Tuesday,
Okay,
so
Tuesday.
Tuesday, March 19th
Okay, thank you.
at 7:00. All right, that works out well.
Actually, if we ever did conflict with that footnotes book club, Andrew would say, sorry, the room is booked because they need
That's
10
right.
here.
That's right.
Oh, right.
We would know.
I motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second?
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, we're all set.
Very efficient.
We really are.